talking the talk, it's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Griffin. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He weighed in at 63.5 kilos, 178 centimeters tall, with a reach of 177. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, first, Terrence Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
Yo, what's good? Josh
In
Taylor.
the red corner, a boxing sensation
First
from
thing in the
Scotland.
morning over here.
A hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh, the Tartan Tornado.
The Tartan Tornado. We call him the
Fighting out of
Tartan
the blue
Tornado.
corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype Not too many seats to be had in this arena.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
All right. Yeah.
We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight.
Josh Taylor.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he scores with the counter. And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched.
Oh my God, Johnny! And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but did you see that? One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yo, Harvard.
Talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, he is glad to have earned that bell.
I'll take some punches.
What do we expect to see here in round two? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Didn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Good counter punching. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Taylor putting in work.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands.
This is a fight. A lot of people getting hit in this fight.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Defense is not priority in this.
Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh boy,
Talking about Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I see.
Come on. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. The winner of this surely will get a... Whoa, wait a minute! It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through. Hold that box. One of the best. Down goes Josh Taylor. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights
Hey, they
out
throwing
right there.
some hands in here. Hands. Shouts out to this guy right here. He's not playing no games. Whoever he is, he's going to be good in this game. Because he's throwing everything.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Beautiful counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Loading back into it.
Yep, see that butt.
On to the fourth we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to block it.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. Hook misses. Counter punch. Insane action. How about that time counter shot?
Nice
Catch and
uppercut.
shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. The left uppercut, but it misses.
They're going. shoulder gets back in touch.
Did you see that?
It hurt.
And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Boy.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Mario Barrios or Conor Benn, I have to give from the last performance.
And there's the bell for
What I
round
seen
5.
from Conor
That round
Benn,
was complete
I have to
domination.
give
Let's see if we can shake things up here in this
I
round.
don't think a
Todd,
lot of
my
people's
motto
going to be
is,
able to
if it's
handle
not
Conor
broken,
Benn.
why
Not bad.
change it? An excellent last round, everything
fight
worked.
against QC
Wait for
Breaks,
the
the way
reaction.
he fought,
Until then, keep
the way
doing
he
what you've
trained,
just been doing because
his
you won
mentality.
hands down.
I don't think it was be a lot of 147
Code red time now for Josh Taylor.
to be able to beat him.
Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they telling them to do? How are they going to...
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
That might be it. He ate all of that. You mean he just slugged around the ring? That boy was boxing. He was coming in. No, Eubanks wasn't himself. No, he could tell something was going on.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but
still
I'm not
doesn't
sure why.
What
take
resilience to
away
be down and to be
like
back
Errol
up again,
Spence
to get
wasn't
yourself
himself.
back into
He looked like he
fighting,
has no
to
key.
show your
He has
fitness
no
and
key.
determination.
That still
Maximum.
doesn't take away
We're
what
going to pick
he's
things
seen
up halfway
in
through the
live
round here.
action
That
and what
ever
people
hold
know.
on the fight behind the whole...
Oh! What people know.
Everything looks better in
From
slow motion. Let's take another
what they
look.
saw.
Where did that come from? What a
Don't take
shot.
away from it. Conor Benn looking really good that last fight. He looked like he wasn't scared to be hit. He came in there, threw some hits. But Eubanks wasn't himself, like Errol Spence wasn't himself. But after you get beat up like that and you wasn't yourself,
They're on
it's
their
not hard
feet,
to
but
come
is
back.
this the beginning of the end?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
Oh,
Talk about
that's a
Taylor in
problem.
that last round. So this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been
Jab, jab, jab. Left, 1-1-1,
Here we go in the 6th
3-5.
round.
1-1-1.
Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
1-1-1.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
All for boxing.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Punch is beginning to take its toll. Misses with the straight left. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What up, Savage in the building? I'm Crawford. Everything's been going well, man.
How much confidence
Everything's
can
good,
you
man.
build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy.
Everything going
Because
good,
all of a sudden
man.
you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot. And that's when they catch you.
I get ready to go put in a real workout. Get to work. So
Got him
it's
there.
like my pregame for my workout. Get my,
Beautiful
get my
counter
pump.
shot.
Get my brain moving.
Nice counter.
Working up.
This This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about
Yes,
Taylor
sir.
in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Every second,
Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
There's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see
gotta
what they
hour
can
with
do
you
in this
boys,
round.
man. I
They've
gotta
had
hour.
1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come it now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your
I
legs
still
come
hit
back.
that notification
Then
button,
pull the
man. I
pressure on.
can't. I'm not a full-time streamer. I'm only here to show y'all some greatness and get in and get out. So if you want to see the greatness,
Through the straight left,
tune
but it
in.
won't score.
You know what I mean? If not, I understand because we do got life. Life doesn't stop.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them,
good.
they're
The
gone.
truth, I like the
This is the danger spot.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch. They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. Which fighter will say no mas? Oh, that punch. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Nice job getting that punch through. Every time, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Oh boy, man, they
Taylor in
keep.
that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the count.
Needs a knockout.
Let's reset.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off a
Last
very
round,
tough
y'all.
round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Is he
Ah, come on, man. I shouldn't have never went to the body.
Look even
My
more
bad,
dramatic
man.
in slow motion.
You
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
Tony.
yeah,
What a
man.
shot.
I should have went to the head and dropped it. Truth is fighting, man. I like the truth. He ain't spamming body shots. He throwing them in there, you know. But he ain't just focusing on the body.
Ooh, right there. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Pretty good start in the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Missed him with that uppercut. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Good stuff.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened.
I don't know why my
Unanimous
stuff ain't
decision.
telling me.
What a way, what tactics, what a game plan.
What we got?
What a result.
Got Savage. Yeah, this is PC gameplay right here, man. All right, who we got now? We'll run these four and we get out of here. I wish I could have seen the Eubank at his full self, man. Yes, sir, I agree. If Eubank was if he was his original self, maybe it would have been different. Maybe.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have... Sebastian Fundora, fighting out of Coachella, California, ranked as the best active light middleweight by the Ring magazine. Tarrant.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
All the talking Here we go for round 1.
Oh.
He misses with that straight left. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's a counter shot. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
How about that time counter shot? This would be a mismatch. You are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Down goes Crawford. Thank goodness with that instant replay we get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
You heard it, Savage. Good shot.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down your Eagles here.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
What's he doing? Right.
We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. I knocked somebody down like that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting everything full power because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That's it. He couldn't get in there.
Well, the corner has thrown in the
You
towel, and that
cannot
will do
get
it. The
inside
fighter
of the
not happy,
towel
but
in the
those are the
corner.
rules.
couldn't get in there. You tried. The towering inferno was too hot for him. It was too hot for him. It was too hot for him in there. Too hot in that kitchen. Couldn't get in there. Sebastian Fundora was just too strong. Hey, look like we got a quick one today, y'all. We got 2 more fighters, and that's it. Hey, the Towering Inferno burnt them up. He went into that 4 corners, into the box square, in between the ropes. He got toasted by that Towering Inferno, like he's done so many other people. Why? Because they can't get inside. Oh no. You're not doing no more of these fights. I'm sick and tired of people picking these created characters, and they are either faster than the quote-unquote people that we know, even as made-up characters. Foreman is not faster than Ali. Yes, he's more powerful, but if you got him faster and more powerful than Ali, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So we'll whether or not deal with that. What you thinking, Hybrid? Say, what you up to, Hybrid, anyway? I mean, it's like 3 o'clock over there. Over there in the UK. Oh yeah, what you working on? What you do? Alright, so I guess on this one, what we'll do, we want to do heavyweight. They need to take him to, like, I don't know, my yesterday play against one and get Right. So what graphic designs are you doing right now? What boxing? What you or one? Are you looking at the one for BENN and Yard? Anthony Yard this weekend? You got Anthony Yard versus David Benavidez. And you got to win that fight. Mario versus BENN. Yeah, I think that's actually a good introduction fight for BENN to come to the United States to fight Barrios. Is that something already made up? That's a pretty good fight. And if he can beat Barrios, that'll introduce him into the American, pretty much the American side. And if he can get into the American side or the U.S. population and get fame.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd,
It's
He can fight
Nigel
Barrios, then Ryan
Terrence Bud
Garcia.
Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
It'll be ding ding from first above there off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel BENN.
I agree.
Fighting out of the blue corner,
I agree. I think he'll take out
Omaha, Nebraska,
Ryan
here is
Garcia
an
with
acclaimed
these.
three-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is the fight of pride. All right. Two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
Yeah, I would love to see him fight there.
Here's the bell to start
I
round
hate
one.
how to fight this weekend. He's fighting alongside with
Don't want to trade shots. They both want the knockout. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Crawford is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What are they telling me? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Insane action. Perfect counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about being in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Snyder told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. each other and then run right back into trouble. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose
What
it.
we see in this, lots of jabs.
Not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab, straight. Jab. Uppercut. Uppercut.
Those counter punches have to hurt.
Jab, jab.
That jab doesn't score.
Jab. Uppercut. Jab.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even
So he
Steven.
goes focus
So
more on the body.
so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night
You just
tonight
jab,
for the
keep your
judges.
hands up.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And this is with that jab.
Stepping and a lot of stepping.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook's blocked. Just misses with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Not realistic. This is the same thing.
Again in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. Here's what's he have to do different.
Yeah, he got a risky
Sometimes
fight.
it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the fourth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So time up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensitive of comeback.
Nice counter shot. In the early rounds of the fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters,
Yeah, my favorite, y'all.
I'm quite sure right now,
Kinda hard
if
for me to
your
fight like
boxing,
this.
a certain fighter, Mr.
But
we'll
this
just
is
say
how I
Marvelous,
would have to
some
fight.
fighters were unbelievable.
To stop him from jabbing me to death pretty much. Steps in jabs, every jab is a step in jab.
Counter punching. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of
From
people
the top
thought.
to bottom.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Trying to swing that hook.
No rest for the weary.
There it is. Right hook down to the body. Into the hook.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Wow, I can hit him.
And he scores with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. An uppercut can't find a home. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about winning that last round.
The reason why he's doing this step up jab,
Let's
that's how
see what they have in store for us in the next one.
He's doing that step up jab while he's up close to you like that because
Time for
he's
the big
basically
round.
run back.
Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Always
Todd, my
stepping
motto
up.
is,
Try to
if it's
keep
not
you
broken,
back.
why change it? An excellent last
So
round,
always
everything
good.
works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Good counter punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change?
See
Can
how he
they
steps
slow the
up
pace
every
down?
jab?
Can they hope
It's a
to-
step
to,
up
to
jab.
knock them out early? What can they do? They've
See
got
him
to
stepping into it?
concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Jab slightly off target. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Jab does not score. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about winning that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Here's the bell to start round 6. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamorous is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That's another scoring shot. No rest for the weary. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about winning that last round. And a round that seemed like here comes round 7. It's been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is
Not a
one of
fun
those
fight.
situations
The
you've just
same
been there,
thing.
You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What you got?
think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He scores with the counter. Perfect counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Careful not to punch himself out. Holding nothing back here in the round. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down.
Oh my God.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Yeah,
He
man.
is down big time in the score.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Come on. And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up, put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Yeah.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Got some jabs down. Step up jab. Step
Way
up
through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Bombs away. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
Oh, them jabs. Not a fun person for it. That's something that you would want to put. If you was to put undisputed and show the world in the tournament.
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a
I don't want
unanimous
to see
decision.
nobody that feel
That
like
is
that.
mad.
Took him. 21 wins, and he only had one loss at the time. We gave him another loss. Should have been his first. Should have been his first. But we'll take it. 21 wins. How many jabs did he do? 305 jabs, y'all. That's all he wanted to win was by points. Terrible. 305 jabs, he only threw this straight 46 times. Oh. Not a good. Anyway, I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. Always the console players. Hey, you got a point. Console players jab the way. You got 21 wins and 1 loss before you call it. So that shows you that on console, people, they just get into a repetitive mode. It's not boxing, they don't use their brain. You gotta box, man. You gotta use more than just a jab. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it fun. Let's make the game fun. It's not even ranked. So make it fun, learn how to play the game. That's how you get better at it. Learning the combos. But y'all, you know what? I'm gonna leave out on that one. We got things to do. Appreciate everybody joining in to the stream. Shouts out to Hybrid. You already know what I mean. Catch me up on the next one. No, for sure, we're gonna be looking clean. That being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Realistic Boxing. My name is Hawk.